We wanted to see if we could buy a copy of every video game, and by the end of this year, we want to be 50% completed with this quest.
Last time, we checked off a bunch of games from a console that was really uncommon, got some great Pokemon handhelds for the collection, and added 1,318 new and unique games to the quest.
And this time, we have a bunch of packages that just arrived right here. They didn't come on a golf cart. They came on a truck to the P.O. box, to a van, to the golf cart. But Alpal actually has something for us, like right now, that I guess we need to talk about. Alpal, what's going on?
Guy just reached out on Facebook. A $72,000 collection.
Okay.
So they keep coming in. It's a lot of good stuff.
Okay, a lot of stuff for the quest.
Actually, no, but it's a lot of stuff that we want to see.
Okay, so like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, that kind of thing.
N64, Pokemon.
Okay.
All the good stuff.
Have we made a deal or no?
We haven't made a deal. He's very reasonable, so it sounds like it's gonna happen, but not yet.
Okay, and it sounded like there was something going on tomorrow as well.
Yes, tomorrow we're actually receiving 3 pallets of video games. So this one, I actually don't remember quite everything that's in there because it's been like a month and a half in the works to get everything here shipped on a truck and all that. But it does have a lot of more unique stuff that we certainly haven't got before. So there's gonna be a lot of things added to the list.
We just got a package.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're supposed to put it over top of the pants.
I think you should do that for the auction right now. For boys.
So we just came upon a box that has a lot of really good stuff in it, like this. We'll just start with this. This is one of my favorite things that we've added to our site. We just randomly get in CIB retro games now, it's just weird. It's still weird, and that's a really good one. Oh, is this like a special one?
That has like a $50 to $75 insert.
Look at that. 50 cents.
Wow, how old is that 50-cent marker? That'd be crazy if they just got it for 50 cents. Okay, so no insert in there.
If you submit one and it has that, we'll pay you more.
Yes, we will pay you more. Also, fun fact, Ed, and Eddie, this has a bonus disc version that's like, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 times the price of what the normal version is. All right, we can pan over here right now. Final Fantasy, love seeing that. And then the Bolo, I believe this is like the $120 one. Azran Legacy for Professor Layton. Ooh, Mario Party 7, Nier. All right, well, we're gonna get the rest of these unboxed and show you what we have. Everything's unboxed, and here, right here, you can see where a lot of the value comes. Now I'm gonna guess a few items that I think we're adding to the list. I think we're adding Sherlock Holmes, which is an Atlas game.
What?
I know. Fairy Tale Fights. And then the uncommon Blitz the League here. This is the one with that guy and Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
And then the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition. I don't think we had that on the list either. No Man's Sky. I don't think we've gotten that one in. And then, the Dreamcast collection.
Okay, that's a good guess.
So I think those are all being added.
Okay, Alpal, I just went through and figured out that all of these we have actually purchased before.
Really?
I was actually shocked. So Fairy Tale, No Man's Sky, Dreams, and then the Dreamcast collection. We've purchased all those.
I was a little less confident, but I was pretty confident in the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. We haven't gotten that at all.
Okay.
Blitz the League. This actually completes our Blitz the League set.
What's this? It's a 3? Is it just 3 games?
There's technically
cross consoles.
There's like a PSP version as well, if you want to count that, but we don't have this one, which is good.
That's cool.
And then this is not yet added to the quest, but after we send payment, that means we'll be able to add this manually over there. So that's
Sweet.
cool. Little special edition. That also means that the quest just got bigger.
And for those that have followed this series, I'm trying to find every single Metroid game so that we can have a massive whatnot Metroid show thingy. And so I get to add this one to my Metroid. We already have Metroid Prime, but we don't have the Target version. So now I'm going to replace this case, and we're going to have 4 games. I don't even know how many Metroid games there are, but we are 1 game closer.
David,
Yes.
there's might be the most expensive Metroid game there is upstairs right now. I think this is what, $300 complete?
This isn't just any
something like
Metroid
that?
game. It's Alex. Who am I talking to? Alpal. This is the best Metroid game out there. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my in my top 5 favorite games. And
I did not know that.
it is so good, and this is a great addition to the collection.
You know what's more funny? I always look at that and I think that's Metroid.
That's Ridley, but it's weird because Ridley's actually purple. I'll never
You're right.
understand why Ridley is red.
Well, it's like a thumbnail. We'll change the color of something
That's
to make it
so
look
true.
better.
I
You're right.
now completely understand.
Yeah, but it's
and
like
I'm the biggest
you
hypocrite
forget
in the
Metroid
world.
is even here.
Okay, so we just got in a collection from Dylan, and we're actually going to be adding 54 titles. It's a lot of Wii stuff. So over here, it's kind of a mix of a collection. There's tons of Wii, and then there's also some PS2 back here, including cookies and the Adventure of Cookie and Cream, which apparently we've got way in the past, but not since this challenge. So we're gonna go ahead and sync all those to our quest.
Wait, we also got Burger Island.
What?
Why does that look familiar?
Okay, the day is over, but the truck just arrived with 3 pallets of stuff that we were talking about. So now we get to unload that. Okay, Alpal, the first pallet is being brought up towards the barn right now. I think it's this blue one.
We got 2 more. Yeah, I mean, like when we say pallets, it's definitely underwhelming.
Yeah,
pallets,
it's not those big ones.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to expect somebody to stack a 6 foot, 7 foot tall pallet, and it not just fall over. So, but I don't know if I would do it again. It's pretty expensive to get it here this way.
Also, he's just gliding. I love this dude.
OSHA approved right there.
Okay, here it is. That's quite the box.
The nice thing is like doing it this way, they don't have to worry about packing it well, because it's not gonna get damaged.
All right, Alpal, it's the next day, and we have some problems.
Yes,
To
we
say
have
the
some
least.
problems. Yeah, problem number 1 is 3 people are out at the same time. So when you have a small team like ours, that is 50% of your workforce is gone for the day. So just
School would be closed.
yes, school would be closed. So that makes it tough. I mean, it is what it is. It's just the way of things. But then also there was an update that went through on our site that affected like thousands of titles that made the no manual prices incorrect. So sometimes like no manual price is higher than CIB or vice versa, and it's just a big headache. And that to fall during this time when we just got a $40,000 collection and 3 people are gone, we're still having to do whatnots to keep the cash flow up.
And we had to ship this morning.
And we had to ship this morning, which is it was a harder shipping process because of all the big cards and the single cards, and it was just a
Yeah. So what is the plan of attack for this collection? That is a good question.
well, we have to film it. That is one side.
I mean, that's got to be in this video.
I mean, I think that's the side we might show more often. Now, like, you guys get to see the guy in behind the scenes. Like, that is part of our business.
Now, buying all these games takes a lot to organize, but it also costs a lot to make it happen. So with our sponsor, Relay, we can get smart financial tools to help us get ahead. We've talked to a lot of you out there in our audience that have small businesses, and we hear the same things over and over again about things that you struggle with. Some things are like, when to pay yourself, how much to set aside for taxes, and how to keep receipts organized. So with Relay, it becomes much easier to organize your money, so those struggles become a lot easier or might even be completely eliminated. With Relay, we can create up to 20 individual accounts with 2 savings accounts to organize income, expenses, and cash reserves. But since we're an e-commerce business, pretty much every single payment we make or all the money we receive is online. So with this, we can collect payments from PayPal, Stripe, Square, and more. We can also send and receive ACH transfers, international and domestic wires, and checks, which is pretty nice because we do a pretty good amount of business internationally. Our board here has all the countries that we've dealt with. And Relay keeps bookkeeping simple because it actually syncs up with our QuickBooks account as well. But the greatest part is they just make it so fast and simple. You can open business banking completely online, so you're never stepping foot in any kind of branch. Plus, Relay's business banking accounts don't have any hidden fees, overdraft fees, or minimum balance requirements. To get signed up with Relay, use the link in our description, or you can scan the QR code here. Thank you again to Relay for sponsoring this video, but now back to the video. If you guys seriously want any of the stuff that you see in these videos, we're gonna try and have them as close to real time as possible, but we do have to edit stuff. Like, after we film this, which we have to figure out time for, we have editing that has to be done to actually make sure it's a good video for you guys to see. So as far as unboxing this stuff, like, it looks like these are just consoles. There's a lot of this collection consoles and like special. This is the big treasure chest thing.
That is. I don't know what that. This is Final Fantasy.
I can't even get
Final
this out.
Fantasy, the Zodiac Age. It's a good amount of PlayStation and
And what was
Collector's
the-
Edition.
What was the seller's name for this?
Sean.
Sean. Okay. Well, thank you first off, Sean.
Sean actually probably won't see this because he was not a viewer.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, we have a lot of you guys that recommend like friends and stuff to sell to us. And
This actually wasn't that either.
how did he hear about it?
I reached out to him. He had his collection posted somewhere, and I reached out to him and explained our business, and we made a deal happen.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like just a ton of special editions. We've seen this a couple times. So for all these collector's editions, I actually don't know how much is on the quest, but I will do my best to manually add everything. So in this video, if you guys see a special edition and you know what it is, you can actually submit like a little ticket thing on our quest site. So I see it, and we can give you a little shout out when we actually add it to the quest. So like Spider-Man Collector's Edition, probably not on the list. First person to do this and in the note include their phone number, we'll send you a $25 coupon to whatnot. But we have all this other stuff like, oh man, Baldur's Gate 3 for PS5, the big box version, like that's not on the quest. So I'll have to manually add all these. So we do need to lay them out. That way you guys can see it and help me out. Otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. Are there any like normal games in this that we can actually add to the quest, or is this going to be a nightmare?
Doesn't this site work where you can just upload the sheet?
Oh, I should be able to see
I have a
it.
spreadsheet of it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay,
this
yeah.
whole time I thought we were operating without a spreadsheet.
No, this has a spreadsheet.
Okay, well, even still, a lot of these I'll have to manually add. But
Yes. There's actually I didn't know if we were going to get into what's in here because the box behind you I'm kind of saving because it has a lot of the best stuff in it.
do we just open it?
We can look through it. We can. I mean, maybe
Let's open
not.
a little bit of it.
Dark Souls 2 and 3.
That's not what I'm looking at.
I know.
Oh my goodness, Lunar. This is probably one of the most requested and most sought after PS1 titles for our audience.
Wow, Shining Force. Before we get back to work, I want to answer one question I get far too often. Are you buying collections? The answer is yes, forever and always. I'm done.
You guys should have seen him. He ranted for like 10 minutes before this.
It's true. It's next day. We're going to look through some of the packages we got from the big collection, but we also have other packages here, including one all the way from Dubai, which I think is the first ever package we've got from Dubai, and it's got some really cool stuff in it, so we'll look through that and go get the packages.
So all of the boxes are now inside. There's a good chunk, Alpal.
Yeah, and that one down there, as you can see, all the way from Dubai. You got Arabic language on there.
Yeah, so I was looking over real quick at how many items we've checked off. We have 185 new items that we can add to the quest real quick, and then
Wow.
451 quantity updates. So we're gonna check those off officially, because I don't really think we've checked much off in this video
Yeah.
because we've just been getting so much we haven't quite processed it, and that still doesn't include this collection or some of the other website submission stuff. Let's see what that. Oh, Matt's here now. So let's just give it a refresh and see.
Oh, almost 28%.
Yeah, okay, so we're almost at 8,800.
So what are we doing? Are we doing like a percentage a week right now?
No, we're doing more than that.
Doing more than that?
Yeah, we're doing more than that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think, I hope.
I mean, it certainly is gonna start getting just a percentage.
Well, it's
And
going
then
to start getting
0.5, and then
I mean, we almost had
0.25.
500 quantity updates right there.
yes.
But
If we add collector's editions, or like in this collection, then that will.
well, it'll be a net neutral because we're adding one and then checking that one off.
Yes.
Unfortunately, but
But I'm excited. Actually, I was looking through the list of this collection. I was like, there's a lot more good stuff in here than I even remember. So I'm excited to go through it and remind myself of what's in here and then see your guys' reaction.
so here's everything from those first two boxes. The coolest thing being this Pillars of Eternity, like signed.
Yeah, I
collector's
can't remember
edition.
if he said anything about this or not, because the deal's been in the
Thanks.
works for a while, but it looks
You.
really cool. And then, I mean, this Final Fantasy 16 Collector's Edition is sick. I mean, all these Collector's Editions are really cool. we just found a really good stack. This is Klonoa. It's disc only, but I think the disc is a few $100s. So these were quite the few really, really good boxes. We had things like Thousand Arms and Tale of Destinies 1 and 2. We got Bangai-O here. Shenmue 2. Big box. I think this is like a PAL version or something. Really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But here is where it gets crazy. We got Egg. Yes, one of the greatest games of all time.
Egg.
Canyon Spike which a lot of the crew members have actually played.
Cannon Spike.
What did I say?
Canyon Spike.
Oh, excuse me.
We played it over where, Matt?
Retro review.
Yes.
Check us out.
That's
It's
right.
that one.
That was actually
But-
a really good game.
And then all these titles here, great stuff. We got Steambot Chronicles, God Hand, all the Shadow Hearts, Grandia here. And then this stack is huge. Like we already showed a few of these, but Koudelka, Grandia,
That's cool.
Hoshigami, and then it even gets better. Xenogears,
Oh,
and
there
then
it is.
Persona 1 and 2. And then we just got all this stuff here, all these, like pretty much all these strategy guides are ones that we would like to sell because they're popular like RPGs and good games.
There's some good PS2 over here as well. We have Growlancer, Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3, and then the Steelbook Resident
Oh,
Evil
the Steelbook
4.
Resident Evil, that one's hard to find. That's cool.
Yeah, this should have like a little card inside. I finally have a purpose for the card I've been holding on to for years.
Wait, you have a card?
Let's play What's in Sky Guy's desk. Well, first I'd like to point out my mini desk and my
There we go.
mini
That-
desk for
There,
my mini
there
desk.
are some nice adapters there underneath his desk, but what about your other desk?
Okay. So in the bottom drawer over here, we have necessary things like Elmo sleeves, this, a Pokemon fanny pack, a game that you cannot play, every movie ticket for every game ever.
tickets. There it is.
Here it is. Okay, of 60,001. This is what it comes with. But this actually goes with that, to my understanding.
Is there any verification that like by the case or anything, or is like
All I
will
know
just
is
go
we
with it.
recently sold one of the steel books and it had this inside.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's where it came from. I'll look it up to verify, but I literally held on to this for over a year.
wow?
Because I was like, one day we'll figure out what it goes to. And we did. So now we can actually pair it how it's supposed to be. Just
Look
looked
at
it
that.
up. It looks like it can sell from anywhere 75 to $100 without this, and one just sold for like over $150 with that sell. So
Dang.
I guess it's a good thing I held on to
Yes,
it.
it is.
But I think this is going to add quite a bit to the quest.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I don't think we've gotten Persona 1 or 2 since
I don't
we've
think
started
so.
this challenge,
Yeah.
but Steambot Chronicles,
I think we have.
I think we have. It came in the RPG collection
Yes.
in the second episode. But God Hand?
Yes,
Was that
got
another
him.
one
We
that
just got in.
So there's still a lot of RPGs that we haven't got that are expensive, but there's still many more that, unfortunately, they're just going to be duplicates at this point.
So this collection is actually just better than I even remember. There's so much good stuff. Like, just look at all this good DS. Like, all RPGs. Like, Solitaire Robo is there. That is the most expensive 3DS game that there is. We even have Devil Summoner 2 with the plushie dude here. That's a really rare find. The Lunars for Sega CDs, Castlevanias, and then something I want to point out. First off, this is Chrono Trigger, and it has the poster, which means it's first print. But also, they did it better in Europe. I'm gonna say it. You have these like Last Story in Pandora's Tower collector's edition, limited editions, that we did not get in the US at all. Like, this has a Last Story steelbook.
What?
Like, we did not get these at all in the US, and I love seeing it.
So that begs the question, how much stuff like this gets added to the quest? We're trying to go for every US version.
Yeah.
Because it is a can of worms to recollect the exact same title.
It's a good question. I guess you guys can let us know, because I really like adding this stuff again, because like, especially this one, there's no US copy. There's nothing in the US like this, and it's really cool. I would like some way to add it, but I don't know if it's realistic. All right, we're having an argument right now. I think Matt has this, and he's telling me he doesn't.
I'm telling you I don't, because they came in two versions. There's the regular version and then there's Stonemason version. Stonemason comes with a ring, Mimir's head, this little horse, and this guy. Those are different. Everything else comes in the regular version.
So you're gonna have to buy a whole new thing because of
Yes.
Lumire's head. So we just opened the last box that you guys got to see a peek through last time, and I'll lower the stack a little bit because having the stack that high a little scares me a little bit. But so many good GBA games, all these, and a lot of really cool, like, I mean, you got Ark the Lad, the Angels Sing, Glory to the Newborn King, and Lunar 1 and 2, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Nope. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is here somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere. There it is. I knew it was there. Both Fire Emblems will add these. Both Personas for PSP. I mean, these are two of the most expensive things on the PSP. And not to mention this, the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster.
Is this the Switch or the PS4 version?
This is the PS4 version. Now, this means it's first print, and it even has the first print game in it. So if you see the game with this on here, it becomes like $600 more expensive or something like that. I can't remember exactly, and I don't know why. Do you know why?
I think it's just the first print was extremely uncommon, and there's lots of Final Fantasy collectors.
Okay, that makes sense. And just more cool collector's editions. Overall, like, this is a really cool collection, and we're excited to sell it.
And speaking of selling it, all of this, by the time you guys are watching, again, is probably already sold. So we're just a little bit ahead of like when this release schedule happens. So if you want this, seriously, follow us on Whatnot or scan the QR code on screen so you can get credit. This isn't a sponsored video, but scan this, you get $15 credit. Why not? Or you can text the number here and you can get text updates on when we go live and roughly what we have and what giveaways we're doing. But we have a lot of stuff to sell. Like, I have a good feeling that we're going to do another big PlayStation week. I think we kind of have to.
I think this goes hand in hand with what we already get in. We already get a lot of PlayStation in. Like, we have, I mean, we already did. We are doing a PS2 show right now, but we'll probably get another couple hundred PS2 games in the next week. So to add it to these, it just makes sense.
Now, what is your prediction for how many items we are adding to the quest?
Ooh.
I think a lot of these will be added. A lot of these DS titles, I don't think we've gotten in. A lot of these PSP titles, I don't think we've gotten in yet.
A lot of the PS1, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of the heavy PS1 that I don't think we've gotten in yet. I'm going to guess 40.
40?
I was thinking like around 100.
I was going to guess 140.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, though. After thinking about it
I mean,
for
a
more
lot
than
of
a
it's
second.
PlayStation. We've got a lot of PlayStation in already.
All right, well, let's
I was
see.
going to say 50, so okay, we'll see.
Okay, so we're processing the sheet and... Whoa!
Holy moly, really?
So I guess we have a lot of these variants currently added.
Okay, so, so
Wait.
we do have a lot of collector's editions on our site.
Okay, could
So-
that be it? So there's 29 unmatched. Wait, were we smart for once and did we like predict this would happen and already built it into our system?
I guess so.
All right, wow, okay. And then what are the unmarked ones? They're, oh yeah, so just guides and the Dragon Quest slime controller.
What is that?
So
I don't
guess
remember
I can
seeing that,
I guess I
but-
can manually add that. So what I do here is I press plus, I go to platform, and I go to, gosh, that's a lot of platforms, controllers, and I can create and add it to the import. So now it's there. I have to do that manually for every single thing that doesn't have a quest thing if we're choosing to add it. So that's a bummer, but let's go ahead and sync it.
Yeah.
Do that. Come on, baby.
Wait.
Confirm the import already. It's loading. There's a lot of items. All right, now let's refresh the website. Come on. Hey. Oh, now we got to get to 9,000.
Oh,
Man, we're so close. Okay.
Come on.
There is something that has come in, but slowly, that we haven't really talked about in these
Yes.
episodes. A collection from one of our moderators. There's a lot of Japanese titles, however, which is why originally I didn't even think of it. But we'll have to find that and add it to the quest as well. Okay, and here's that list. So there looks like we're adding 73 more titles.
73.
Yeah.
The biggest one.
Donkey Kong
Jr.
Oh my
Math.
goodness, which is very, very expensive. And honestly, this is one of those items where I look at 12 complete sold in the last 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
So this is one of those items where even on price charting,
It's a
there's
little
just
speculative.
not a lot of data
yeah.
and it's a little speculative, but that's good. So let's get this one synced up as well. And come on. Yes! Okay, and we got over 28%. So we have over 9,000 items now. Can we get to, I don't think we'll be able to get to 10,000 in this video, right? Unless if we somehow process like all of that stuff and somehow have 1,000 unique items or get a crazy collection in, but we've certainly made a lot of progress to where if we keep up the pace, which I don't think we'll do, we could finish this in under a year. All right, Alpal, next day, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, with everything considered, it's been a crazy week. We had a goal for $50,000 in sales on Whatnot this week, and I think we've surpassed that by quite a bit.
Really?
Already, yeah. Because I think they're like 25 this show?
25,000 just today?
Just today.
Okay.
And we did, what, 16 and...
Yeah, 16 or 17 for the Switch show that we did.
And 8 for yesterday.
We've sold maybe around 1,200 games this week.
Yeah.
Which is definitely less than we've bought.
Yes.
So that goal is not being met, and I don't think it will.
No. Chase got back at noon, so he's able to do the show, so that's been really nice, so we can get some more processing done and preparing for next week. Next week, we're doing a Saturday show, because Whatnot is doing an event, and we have that big collection that we want processed completely by then to be able to sell. For those who submit, one thing we try to do is we really try to put on priority, a priority on people that have not gotten paid yet. So like we might process through some stuff and get people paid to be able, before we process other things. And that's kind of happening with this collection a little bit. This person's
still here.
Yes, this person still hasn't been fully paid yet. So we still got to go through and make sure stuff works and all that. But there's a lot to go through, because I mean, like all these PS1 discs are probably gonna have to be going through, cases replaced, just a lot of there is extras in here too that I'm paying him for, so I have to go through and kind of log all that and see what we can offer and send him that way. If you guys ever see us be a little delayed on payments, this is what's probably happening. If that ever happens, you know, when 50% or even 25% of our workforce is gone for a couple days, it really sets us back. So we're trying to do everything we can so we can get back on track to normal things.
So we just completed the huge Whatnot auction. I'm back. I'm feeling so much better. If you guys didn't know, I was sick, but I'm great now. And this was an amazing order from Grizzly B, who is actually a 3-season-in-a-row diamond tier, which is a big deal over on Whatnot. This order was $1,800, and it's for a reason, primarily because Grizzly acquired the absolute grail of Chrono Trigger, and this has the registration card, both maps, and he got it for $800. It actually went for $1,000, but he used a 20% off coupon because he was a diamond tier, so he got it for $800, which is actually an amazing deal for a fully complete Chrono Trigger in amazing condition. He also got the strategy guide with it.
I didn't know we had that.
Isn't that awesome?
Do you remember when we found one of those?
At a garage sale?
No, it was in the box of stuff from the original Game Barn.
Oh yeah,
that?
the original Game Barn purchase. Man,
Yeah.
that changed this business forever.
Yeah.
Anyways, shout out to Grizzly B, because we love him, and that's an incredible order. And the username Cree bought this Game Boy Advance game, one single game, and won the PS5 console. That's actually insane. We give away consoles like at least once a week, it seems like, and sometimes more. A lot of PS5s, a lot of Switch 2s, so that's a fun part of doing Whatnots.
Here at Caterpie, we get things that only 50 were ever made twice in 1 week.
And 3 times in total.
And 3 times in total.
That's
and Matt has it
6%.
right there in the box.
Can you guess what it is? Bet you can't.
A Switch.
A Switch Lite.
Just kidding.
No, the Coca-Cola Switch. Yes, only 50 of these were ever made. And somehow we got 2 of them in literally a week.
And then outside, we have everything that we just shipped. It goes back a ways. This is kind of what goes on behind the scenes.
Been going through a lot more games. I'm excited to see what we add to the quest, specifically in this submission alone. This is actually from a long-term buyer, now turned submitter, and I'm seeing a lot that I know we haven't added before, like Mystic Defender. I mean, maybe we have this, certainly. This is Hexy's Force. Cosmic Carnage for the 32X in pretty darn good condition. I don't think we've added that before. 32X has a pretty small library, right?
It's maybe around 40 games, I think.
Okay, 40 games.
What did I do to deserve this?
My lord. 2. Wait, there's a...
There's I did not.
There's 2 of them.
All right, so we need to buy the first one, I guess.
Okay.
And then we got some War Gems with my All Stars.
That is. That's Marvel, dude. That's War of the Gems.
Oh, War of the Gems. You know what? I've never even read
Infinity
that
Stones.
before.
Yeah, this is the Infinity Stones game.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this one? That one's cooler.
Ooh.
That's a fire too. Heavy alert there. Like this is almost like we have like everything here. Genesis, PS1, PS3. We have a collector's edition for PS Vita. We have loose Game Gear,
And Cold Fear for Xbox.
Old Fear for Xbox, and then Switch, and even a Switch 2 game.
Let's go.
Let's go. And it's used. So hopefully they just played it and they're like, yeah, I'm done with it. So I'm going to sell it so I can buy more. That makes sense. Big update. You guys can see the picture right there. The $100,000 collection is being picked up as we speak.
Oh boy.
So it is on the way.
Okay.
First try.
But now that it's been kind of a long week, I think we need to update our quest numbers and see how many games we actually added this week. And Chase, since you really haven't been around, I think you'll be surprised. Okay, so we've sent payment on a bunch of stuff, and we have many more games that we're going to be adding to the quest. But I was talking with Alpal this morning, and there's a few small collections that we bought that have just slipped under the radar, where we're going to be able to add even more items. So there's actually 7.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, you're fine. It's been good.
But there's several mini collections that we'll be adding. So it looks like 5, 41, 53, 1, 15, 21, and 14. Count it up. We'll get those added. And then if we look at our website submissions, looks like we're checking off another 186 and 591 quantity updates. So that's quite
let's
a bit.
go.
We'll get that synced as well. And then we will see our final numbers. Okay, so here's what it was before, and now we refresh, boys. Come on. Hey, we're so close.
So 29.76% of all games ever made in the US acquired since the start of March. I'm pumped to cross that 30% mark on the next video, and we have some crazy collections coming in. As you guys know, the 6-figure pallet collection. Hopefully it'll be in the next video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.